Yo, Tony, what's up? Charmander and Cyndaquil is the most broken mofo in the games. I just did the test and I didn't bother resetting the game. The best Pokemon in the game apparently is Skitty. It's the strongest one in the game. I think it's something to do with her ability or something. She's fucking broken. I think Pikachu is also extremely powerful. This is just what I've heard and seen. Skitty has the move Normalize or something, or the ability Normalize that does something, where it's like all the moves become normal, so there's no like super effectiveness or something, like affecting you or something like that. And she's got a bunch of AoE moves that can clear rooms and shit or something like that. I don't know the exact thing, but and Pikachu also has some crazy one as well to clear the room. Discharge, I think. Smoke screen is good, yeah, because I think it blinds them and makes. Oh no, does it blind them or does it just like make you harder to hit, lose accuracy or something, right? Bro, I'm so sad, Tony. I can't run the game, bro. I mean, I ran it. It ran fine. Like when I was loading the... You know, when I was doing the character creation and stuff, everything was fine. Everything was fine. And I was like, yo, it works. Let's go. And then when I tried to press story and run into the game, it just freezes. Consistently freezes as soon as I try to start the actual game part of the game, you know? It's so annoying. It was so annoying, and I refunded. I got my full pay. I got my full refund, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's about it. That's all I can be happy about. Yeah. Graphics were low. I made sure to turn off anything that was crazy. I made sure to put the resolution down to as low as possible as well. It's still consistently freezing, which I'm surprised because I looked at the lowest specs on the lowest hardware that was needed, and I feel like I clear, but I don't know, maybe I don't clear it, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's a bug, or it could be a bug, or maybe it's an issue as well, something's with my PC or something. But I tried to search, Tony, like, oh, is Linux not working well with it? No, it seems fine. At least what some of the people have mentioned online. And then also I saw whether it was a bug, like, oh, is there lots of freezing or like happening during this point in the game? And no, not really. There is freezing, but it's not related to this, you know what I mean? It's like related to like on booting, like booting. But my one boot's fine. I get to the menu just fine. I created my character just fine. It's just when I start the actual game, to load into the game, finish the cutscenes, try to load into the game, it just doesn't work. It just freezes as the character comes in. And like, it's not consistent in that it happens at the same point every time. Like, it happens in the same vicinity every time. So it's not like exactly at the same point where I see the same thing all the time. When it freezes, it's more like, oh, it might take a few more seconds till it freezes, or it might take a few seconds less till it freezes. So sometimes it might freeze earlier, sometimes it freezes later, but it's always in that vicinity, that spot. I didn't actually move the main character at all. It just happens right before the gameplay actually starts. I don't know. Very odd. It is what it is. That's why I'm playing this. You know? Did you skip the cutscenes? No, I didn't skip the cutscenes on the initial one. So initially I didn't skip this cutscene. I watched both things. and then it froze, and then I skipped the cutscenes, and they skipped fine. They have a little animation that helps to skip or whatever. It just skips like, you know, like, and then it got to that same point, and then it froze again at that same point. It didn't freeze during the skipping of the cutscenes or anything either. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. You can check. I think yesterday stream, it's still up, so you can have a look if you're super interested. But other than that, it's there. Would you play a game I gifted you then? Oh please, no, Tony. Don't do this to me. I know, it's fine. It depends what the game is, but I wouldn't want you to gift me, bro. Don't do it, man. Because then we run the risk of it not being able to run. And I don't mind playing this game. This game is good. I haven't played it in a long time, so... In fact, I should be playing another Mystery Dungeon game, not this one. I don't know why I'm not, but oh well. This is Explorers of Sky, not Time. Time and Darkness was the one before Sky. Sky has, I think, everything? I don't know. Sky is apparently good. The best one out of the three. But yeah, anyways, there's still a lot of games we can play. I'm playing this one, I'm enjoying it. There's other ones that I should probably play on the DS before this one. but that I have not played before actually. So maybe I should do that, but that's okay. I still like this game quite a bit. So. There's a game that I'm currently playing on my 3DS. I modded my 3DS recently, so let's go. I don't know if I've said that already before. I modded it, so now I can play whatever the fuck I want. But the game that I've been playing right now, like just when I can or when I have a couple of minutes, is a mystery dungeon game. You know, because I'm a big fan of that stuff. But it's Shiren the Wanderer on the DS. It's really hard though. It's actually like way hard. It's like supposed to be harder than Pokémon and all that stuff because it's like a true kind of like roguelike kind of situation happening. I played that, but that was the one on Steam. It was not the same one. That one was a newer one on Steam. The Steam one is newer. I'm playing an older one that I believe is a remake of the original one that was on the NES or something. You need to play Bravely Second? Yeah, true. I think I started it. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I started it. I'm pretty sure I have it. Let me just check for a second. I'm pretty sure I have it. I started it, but I just didn't vibe with it. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I don't know. Oh no, this is Bravely Default 2. That's not the same thing, is it? I haven't even played that. I haven't played Bravely Default 2. The last time I played this was in 2021 for 3 hours. It's pretty embarrassing. It's different. Oh, okay. Bravely. Is it like a standalone or is it? Do I need to? Bravely Default, Final Bravely. This is not on Steam. It's on something else, eh? Oh, is it actually a sequel? So wait, Bravely Default 2 is different from Bravely Second? It's a 3DS one. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't even know this. Bro, I'm so mad. Dude, Tony, I'm so mad I can't play Inazuma right now. I'm actually molding so hard. It's actually, I'm actually molding so hard, bro. Oh my god. It's an exclusive which makes it rare. Right. Okay, I'll have a look. I might have a look and see how it is. Someone will make a potato mod? Oh, I don't know, maybe, but I don't think it is a potato mod. I think it might be something that needs to be patched out. And I don't really want to run the risk of spending another, you know, 110 bucks to try and play it again. I think I'll just wait or something silly. Have you updated your draft? Yep, I have. I checked it. I checked as much things as I could. I made sure to check things. I checked as much as I could, updated graphics to make sure to check that I'm not. I tried to force compatibility layer. Like the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure it's playable on the Steam Deck, meaning it will be playable on my machine. But it's just not. I don't know what to do about it, to be honest. It's fine. It's fine. I've given up. I've given up on it. It's not the end of the world. It's a sign, Tony. But anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. I spent I think I spent an hour, or less than an hour, maybe 40 minutes, building my character as well. I was so excited because you can make your own character. I was so shocked. Because I hadn't seen any content on the game. I was just going in blind, and you make your own character. It was that's so sick to me. And that all worked fine. I was like, let's go. We're in it. Yeah, dude, I remember like dying to the most random shit and having the reviver seed come into play, bro. And like sometimes you can go through like a billion of them as well at some point. It's so funny. Yeah, monster houses. That's why you need like a character to clear the room. Like Pikachu or Skitty or something like that, where you just completely destroy the room, like insane. That was classic. Monster houses were so cool. Oh shit! I ate the gummy. I wasn't supposed to. That's not good. Oh yeah, you can use the warp orb. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I remember that. Oh shit! I can't wait to get to that point. To be honest, we just started, so it'll be fun to get there. Oh, I remember the end game of this game being pretty cool. Like it was a nice end game. There was a lot of stuff to do in it. When I was playing, I still have the game. I have the game. I have it, and it's in perfect condition, basically. So yeah, no, it's great. I love this game so much. It's really good. It strikes a balance between the. It's not a balance, but it's more on the simpler side for the mystery dungeon kind of genre. But it kind of is good because of the story. I think the story carries it quite a bit. Whereas there's a lot of people that like this genre of gameplay that seek out the more difficult stuff, which is obviously Shiren the Wanderer. That one is like made to be all gameplay, like, to be honest. So even the story of that, I don't really understand it. Or there isn't much of a story there. And it's just purely on the gameplay. And the gameplay, to be fair, is good. It is good. And I think the enemies in those games are like varied in that there's not one. You need to like make sure that, because it's not just about like hitting them and killing them. It is like you need to approach the fight against the enemies differently as well, which is cool. I thought that was cool because it's like obviously focused on gameplay. That game. Do you think you can make this game coding wise? Wait, I have tried to. Remember when I was doing the Godot engine stuff. I made a dungeon generator. That was like the first step of doing it. Actually, that's one of my. It sounds lame as hell. One of my goals is to make this type of game from C. I want to use C to make this type of game. I already have the ideas and what I would do differently for this type of game. I've already written it down somewhere. But I will get to a point where I'll be able to build it, okay? And then when I build it, I will let you know. What unique spin on this would you do? Oh man, I don't want to disclose anything. Because I don't want to promise anything that might not happen. Because obviously right now the ideas are fresh. But I have really good ideas for it. I really do. I think it's insane. I'll give you okay. Just between you and me, King. I'll tell you. My idea. Should I tell you? Okay, it's fine. Okay, so I always find these games sometimes to have a weird how do I say it can sometimes get, especially in Mystery Dungeon, in this particular game, it can get repetitive a little bit, or the environment, no, not repetitive, but the environments feel a bit of it just being there, you know what I mean? It's just the environment is the dungeon, and that's just kind of it. The floors are randomly generated, and you just have to navigate through the floors. That's cool, but my idea is to add a bit of controlled chaos to the gameplay, where the items and things you pick up and how you use them matter a little bit more than what they do here in this particular game. I know, and even in the other game, it's okay, you know. You use the items often enough, and even here you use the items often enough, you know. But often, I find myself being able to get through the game just by kind of just doing the same thing of just hitting the enemy, blah blah blah. Okay, where I'm getting at, okay? The idea is to provide some sort of controlled chaos through environment and player interaction emergence. Okay, it's called what's it called? It's called cascading something. The idea behind cascading. Emergence, I think, is what it's called. So cascading emergence refers to a chain of events. Oh, this is in a different kind of scenario actually. The idea is to create like, for example, it's like, I want to get deep in that, okay, let's say there is, like the example that I had in my head was like, oh, what happens if there's a water bottle on a table? Let's say there's a table in this room right here, okay? I have a table, I have a table, and there's a water bottle on the table. If the user, or if the player, throws something at the table, or if he kicks the table, then there's a chance that the water bottle will fall down. And then there's also a chance that the water bottle will burst open, and then there's a chance that that water falls on the ground, and then that would cause status effects on that ground while you're standing on that ground, right? You might get wet, and then you're more susceptible into electric moves or whatever. You get stunned when you walk into a open wire or something like that. Or even further, the cascading nature, it happens where you could say that, okay, there is an exposed wire on the ground, and then I throw the water bottle that I have in my item pouch, and then that spreads 3 tiles on the left or whatever, like it's across 3 tiles in a radius, and then that causes the open wire to cause electrical damage to all the enemies within that thing for 3 turns. So it's like, and it causes the user to be like wet, and then there's some status. It's like a little bit of like vertical depthness is what I don't know, it's weird. I call it like verticality in the gameplay rather than breadth, if that makes sense. So the gameplay becomes more confined in a small space where you have to think about what things are there on your current floor right now that you can use to your advantage, or hazards that you can kind of do to your advantage. But in a mystery dungeon kind of aspect, like the game should be a mystery dungeon, but more confined, if you know what I'm saying. Have I played Disc J? No, I think I might have played it a little bit, but I didn't play it enough. I know that game can go, apparently the game is really long, or you can make it really long or something. Search up Disc J item world. Okay, I'll have a look. I'll have a look right now. But that's the idea that I came up with. I was like, I like the idea of being able to cascade things, and do some crazy stuff and stuff like. Anyways, what is this? Item world Disgaea. A standard item world floor. The item world is a recurring feature in the Disgaea series where it allows you to make items stronger. It's accessed by talking to each game's corresponding world guide and selecting an item, warehouse, increasing its item's level, clearing floors and random events, defeating item bosses, subduing a specialist, the level of enemies encountered depending on the rank. Features below the list of various items. Yeah, so the idea. Yeah, okay, I see what this is. Looks like it's just like. It looks like a lot of it's like a form of like a monster house, but for items. Am I understanding that, or is that wrong? Anyways, I don't think this is what I'm trying to get at, but I hope that makes sense. It's like if you've ever heard of Dwarf Fortress and its intricacies and its gameplay, it's kind of adding that type of intricacy to this and giving it a layer of like, you know, like attention, like detail that might be really fun for the user to figure out how to kind of do. The only problem with this is that it takes a bit of effort to try and program every single thing. If you imagine trying to program every single kind of interaction can become a thing. It's like kind of programming a controlled physics engine, if that makes sense. It's like a controlled physics engine. Like, it's not true physics because we're not employing some form of gravity or like some physics. We're employing rules that may happen if the user interacts with something, you know, like chain effects. It's like Balatro when you mix the two jokers together that just happen to work together and they cause something to happen. Like, for example, you could have, like, in this, let's say in this theoretical mystery dungeon game, I have an item that allows me to walk on floors that are electricalized, or whatever you call it. Like, they're charged floors, so I won't get paralyzed while walking on it, but other players will be, and I can cause situations where I do that shit. You know, does it make sense? Something like that. Just silly ideas. Silly ideas. And I already know the theme of what the game will be like, etc, etc, etc. Your boy has thought about it, don't worry. I've written it all down. Like, oh man, all the interactions and all of the different types of effects and the items and the setting of the game and what is it, you know, is there going to be a story, is there not going to be a story? Probably, you know, because I probably suck at writing stories. Shit like that, you know. I've thought about it. I feel like it would be a better to individually design levels over procedurally generating some. Oh, I think we may differ in that. I think I like the I think I prefer the mystery, the procedural generation and the. I think I prefer that. I don't know why. I just do. It's just something it gives me a sense of endlessness, if that makes sense. And it's always different every time, like, and you don't really know what's gonna happen type of situation. I like the mystery side of the procedural generation. Like, I think I prefer it. With the controlled levels and building levels to be like a certain way, you know, as a game designer, I guess, if you're building it. You know what? Okay, you know what? It is cool. It is good that people can design the levels and how they need to be a very specific type of. You know, you have the same experience all the time for a certain level. Fair enough, I get that. And you can approach that level in different ways. Yes, I get that. But I think I like the what do you call it? The technical advantage of not having to build levels from scratch and kind of thinking about how the player will interact with it and blah blah blah. And obviously you save space with procedural generation. I think I like that. I think I just like procedural generation just because it's just different every time. And you don't have that stress of worrying to make levels if you're a game designer, right? Or if somebody, you worry about space, you know, how much space your game is taking. Like, this game is tiny, just because of the fact that you can build endless levels. The levels are just generated on the spot. You just give it a series of rules and an algorithm and it just goes. It seems cool to me. That's just fun for me. It leads to the bland gameplay over time like this. Yes, and that's why I talked about like this game having that kind of stale-ish kind of feeling at some points where you feel like, oh man, again. Whereas the thing that I wanted to add would hopefully enhance it to make it a very unique experience every single time, even if it is procedurally generated. Like you would have like situations where different environment pieces are doing different things at different times, and even that is procedurally generated. Those different scenarios with items are placed and what, you know, and depending on how you interact with those items, how they would affect the world around it, blah blah blah. And I get that, I do get that. The blandness is there. I 100% feel you there. And I'm not even going to there's no disagreement on that. It's just, yeah, it exists and I get it. But I just think, I don't know, I like it. I like the procedural generation. There's just a little layer that needs to be added to make it a little bit better, to avoid the blandness that you were talking about. And the only problem with controlled levels is that the replayability diminishes, and obviously the performance of the game can diminish depending on how they implement the levels. They can only implement so many levels. Because the problem with that would be space. You have to load in every single level that's pre-made. Whereas this one is just random all the time. So I guess those are, you know, ups and downs. Obviously the player doesn't really care about it, right? The player doesn't care about how much space it takes unless they have a small computer or whatever. That's a different story, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Anyways, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to that point where I'm at least noting down the things I want to make. That's one of them, for sure. I want to get to a point where I can make that. Not fully, like maybe a prototype or something silly like that, but then if it really does take off, if I feel like, yeah, this has potential, then maybe, I don't know, who knows, maybe it goes somewhere. Get the boys to play my game, yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, I got Ember now, I just realized. Maybe I can make, no, I'm just kidding. I won't say that, that's lame. We made it! This game also has so many nice sprites, you know what I mean? Oh, maybe I don't think we made it. I prefer the sprites over the 3D kind of gameplay for the Mystery Dungeon stuff. I don't know why. It's just something I like. Except for the one game that we played. I think they did it right. The Young Yangus game. The Japanese one. The Japanese Mystery Dungeon game that we were playing. That one, on the other hand, was a phenomenal 3D game, I think. I don't know what it was, but I think the way the sprites, the assets in that game were made, just made it felt right at home. For Mystery Dungeon, I'm just a soy for Mystery Dungeon, to be honest with you. The Dragon Quest Mystery Dungeon game, the Japanese one that I was playing a couple of months ago. That game looked nice visually. Yeah, the spin-off, yeah. We got him. Oh yeah, true, I should just smoke screen, true. That was sweet. We got a big treasure bag. Let's go. The special episode, Biduf's Wish, has been unlocked. To play a special episode, select it from the episode list on the top menu. By the way, do you know what's great, Tony, about a modded 3DS? I'm able to transfer the save file of this onto my 3DS, which means I can go off and play it on my own. Isn't that cool? I can continue my gameplay. I don't have to worry about like, oh, I got played. Wait, what can you do? I can transfer the .save file from this game that I'm currently playing on the emulator to my modded 3DS to play it on there. so I don't have to worry about like, oh, I can't continue the gameplay. I have to like do that, and it's pretty good actually. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy about that. You can also play games that are patched or like modded, not modded, but like, what do you call it? Is it modded? Modded games. Like I can play like a modded version of this game. Maybe somebody made a story of their own, but obviously using this game as a base, and they made like a Explorers of Sky. You know, like what do you call it? What do you call those things? Spin-offs? What do you call it? No. They're like made by the community. Like you can play like Pokemon games that are made by the community. I don't know what you call them. Is it modded type? I don't know what they call them. You know what I mean? Like you can play that on your device as well, on the modded device as well. Ooh, it's pretty cool. You can just drag and drop. You can patch in fan-made. That's right, fan-made mods, fan-made stuff. Yeah. Fan-made versions of like Explorers of Sky, or that have like a new storyline or something like that. I've seen that before, and like obviously fan-made Pokemon games, and you know that have like extensions or sequels or whatever. Nuzlocks you can do and that stuff like that, like and you can do it on your device rather than on your modded device, because as long as it's the right format you can run it. Oh yeah, it's a ROM hack. Yeah, that's right. It's a ROM hack. Yes, the ROM hacks. That's what they call it. Yes. So yeah, I can play ROM hacks on this as well. Oh, and I can play up to the PlayStation 1 with my 3DS. If it's the new 3DS XL, which is the one that I have, if I play it on that, I can play up to the PS1 games. Or some of them, not all of them. Like I can't play Ridge Racer and stuff like that, the 3D, heavily intensive 3D games, but you can play some of the other games. Like I think I can play Crash Bandicoot and stuff like that on there too. It's pretty cool. You can play GBA games, NES games. Pretty fun stuff. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it there, Tony. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I couldn't play the soccer game, man. I feel bad about it. Because I did hype it up a bit. Because honestly, I didn't think it would not work, to be honest. But yeah. In the future, when my computer is upgraded, or if I get a new one, I will play it, for sure. It's definitely on the cards. So, yeah, this was fun. This was really fun. I'm enjoying this. We will definitely. I think I will continue this, unless I come up with something else to play. But yeah, now we're in the era of the waiting list for Dragon Quest VII, basically, because I can't really play the Inazuma game. So Dragon Quest 7 will be in February, so in between that time we'll just play some of these chill ass DS games or PS2 games or PS1 games or whatever. Stuff that, you know, I just want to feel like playing, so that's what we'll do. Other than that, I will Fear and Hunger though. What is Fear and Hunger? No, Tony. Is that a yeah, there it is. Fear and Hunger. Termina. I feel like yeah. I think I saw this game on my own on the home screen. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. This game is marked as adult only. You are seeing this game because you have set your preferences to allow this content. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. What is Dispatch? It's a game that oh, yeah, I think I heard about this. He plays the bat guy, the sonar. What do you even do in this game? It looks like a visual novel. No idea, not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't even look... I mean, I don't know. There's a gooning scene? I'm out. Anyways, I will see you in the next one. I will continue to play this game on the next stream, so keep an eye on that. And yeah. Have a good one, Tony. I'll see you around, okay? Bye-bye.